Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Faiza Shaikh and you are watching the Faiza's learning class about the grammar of the series. But here I am going to tell you about the new topic that is very important and very helpful for you. So here I will discuss the be verbs. Okay, यहाँ पे हम आज डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं be verbs. Basically, the English verbs come from the Latin languages, which means a word. A verb is a many part of the sentences, which makes the complete thoughts and complete sense. So discuss and let's start the class right now. So first of all, be verbs start करने से पहले I will tell you the definition of the verb. Okay, a word that expression and express the action and ongoing situations on the daily events, daily life, daily routine. So example, mother made biryani, so made is the verb. So here be verbs को discuss करते हैं and here I am writing the definition. A word that express an action or ongoing situation. For example, Ahmad played in the ground. So here played is the verb. Okay, it is the first example and definition of the verb. But let's discuss the different types of the verbs. Basically, here are the 8 types of the verbs. Number 1 is transition verbs. Number 2, transitive verbs. Number 2, intransitive verbs. Number 3, regular verbs. Number 4, irregular verbs. Number 5, auxiliary verb. Number 6, doing verbs. Number 7, having verbs. And number 8 is being verbs. So let's discuss one. First one is transitive verbs. what is the transitive verbs? Okay, so हम यहाँ पे मैं आपको बता रही हूँ कि what is the difference between the transitive verbs और intransitive verbs. So let's start and writing here transitive verbs, transitive verb, transitive verbs. Basically these verbs are which need to require an object. So here I am writing the definition. These verbs are which need to require an object. Okay, example, you bought a bungalow. Okay, here is the you bought a bungalow. You is subject, bought is verb, and a bungalow is object. So required an object is called the transitive verbs. So let's discuss intransitive verb. Intransitive verbs, basically these verbs always don't need to require an object. So here writing the definition. These verbs are which don't have need to require an object. For example, sit there. There is no object in this sentence. Number 2, don't lie. There is no object in the sentence. So let's discuss another regular and irregular verbs. Here, regular verbs, these verbs have past and past participles forms in the same way. So, example, for example, wash, okay, washed, and participle form also washed in the same way. For example, number 2, catch, caught, and caught. One more example, curse, cursed, and cursed. Okay, this is the regular verb. Now discuss irregular verbs. Basically, irregular verbs have past and past participle forms, but in the different way. Okay, so here I am giving some examples. For example, be, was, were, and been. Okay, these forms are different from each other. For example, become, became, and also become. For example, awake, awoke, awoken. Okay, these forms are different from each other, so this is called the irregular verbs. So let's discuss another form that is very important and very easy, being having doing verbs. Okay, so let's discuss the first form, doing verbs. What are the doing verbs? Basically, these verbs show in action in daily basis, in daily routine, such as these are doing verbs means doing an action on the daily basis. For example, washing, Okay, in the sentence, how we can use Saima is washing her clothes. Number 2, play. I play football in evening. Okay, this is the doing verbs. So next is having verbs. These verbs are possession. Show the possession of an action such as are. Okay, show the possession. For example, has, have, and had. Okay, she has stolen her watch. Have, you have Samsung mobile. Had, we had bicycle. Okay, these are the having verbs. Discuss another form is being verbs. These verbs showing fixation with object. So here writing the particular word for showing the being verbs. Fixation. With an object such these are. Okay, how we can deal the fixations in this way. Is, are, am. For example, is, are, am, was, were, been, and being. These are the fixation verbs. Means कि these are the fix in the sentence too. Okay, for example, he is intelligent. Number 2, I am hungry. Number 3, she was old. They were joker. We have been disappointed. Okay, here you can see all the sentences how you can use in your sentence too. So last one is auxiliary verbs. So here I am writing the auxiliary verbs. Basically, auxiliary verbs depend the main verbs. Okay, help the main verb. So here I am writing the auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs also called the modal verbs. Okay, both are same. These verbs support the main verbs and also tell us the mood of main verbs. Okay, in the sentence, in the words. So here I will discuss the some auxiliary verb that is very important. They showing the possibility, speculations, prohibitions, permissions, invitations, offers, and even logical deductions in the sentences. Such these are. So we are writing here a few of them. Auxiliary verbs basically number one is can. And basically can show the ability, permissions and offers. So here I am making the sentence Aslam can swim. Okay, in this sentence showing the ability of the Aslam. Number two is could. Basically could show the something possible. Hira could write more. In this sentence, show the quality of the Hira. Hira write more. It means कि possible. Something is possible. Next is may. Basically, may show the possibility and also show the permission. May I come in your office? Next is might. Basically, might, possible and quite likely. Might. You might get a prize. Next is must. Basically, must show the obligation and prohibitions. Okay. You must attend the class. Next one is ought to. Basically, ought to and should. Both are using for the advice, obligations too. So here we ought to follow the rules. We should follow the rules. Next is will and shall. Both are used for the future and that is very important. Will and shall. Used for the offers, invitation and suggestions too. So shall I come? And we will meet again tomorrow. Okay, next one is used to. Used to having already been. Used for the already having been. used to. For example, I used to eat more. Next one is able to. You will be able to get the new job. Next one is had better. Basically, had better quite similar to the should. You had better don't attend the class. Yeah, you had better don't cross limit. Okay, these are some important and very common auxiliary verbs. I have been told you in this video, so maybe you have understood each and everything with many efforts. So inshallah, in the next video I will take the new topic for you that will be very easy and important for learning, and also if you want to prepare of any exam, so that will be helpful for you. So keep watching my all the videos. These are very important, very important, और मैंने जो है प्लेलिस्ट जो है बना रखी है, एंड कैटेगरीज में फर्दर कैटेगरीज में आई हैव बिन डिवाइडेड इन ईच एंड एवरी टॉपिक्स, ईच एंड एवरी सब्जेक्ट्स. ठीक है. सो at the end of the class, I would like to say all of those students, they are watching my videos and appreciating my videos. Thanks a lot, and keep watching with constantly strength. Okay, means share, like my channels and comments me. And if you have any query about any subject related to any topic of the grammar, you can ask me. Okay, इजाज़त दीजिए. अल्लाह हाफिज़.